What is going on YouTube? This is Nick with Hilltoptcg back with another video. And today, guys, we're going to take a look at the Journey Together 3-pack blisters. What is going on, guys? Before I get into this video, I just want to take a couple minutes to talk about the world of Pokemon real quick. I've noticed that the last few of my videos, especially like the 500 pack ratio review video, there was a lot of angry people in the comments, a lot of hate, to be honest with you guys. And I just want to address it. If you guys are coming here, you're new to Hilltop, great, welcome in, thank you. So I am a card shop owner. I own a card shop. I'm not doing this as a little side hustle gig. We own a legitimate card shop in Riverdale or Ogden, Utah, whatever you want to call it. So yes, I have gotten in a ton of Journey Together product. We have put in so much work purchasing a ton of junk product from Pokemon over several years to build up our allocation to then be able to get decent type product like Journey Together. It takes a lot of work, a lot of grind, and a lot of losses. A lot of losses on the revenue and profit perspective. And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people called me scalper, like a scalper, because I was opening up a ton of product. Well, you know what? We get hundreds of booster boxes in, and I do open up a bunch of booster boxes to get singles out for people. Okay, I do videos like this in a large quantity set because I want to get ratios out to you guys. And a lot of people are like, that's great. I can't even get products. So thank you for the information, but I can't even get anything. And you know what? That is super duper unfortunate. And the only people that can fix this in the hobby right now, not even people, but the only person or company that can fix it is Pokemon. Pokemon is the only entity out there that can fix this issue. They have to get the supply up in the market so then the demand can be met, and then if the demand's met, the pricing is going to go down and it's going to be much more reasonable for you guys. But the supply isn't there. Pokemon has talked about, they've released several statements stating that they acknowledge this, that they're going to print more. Hasn't happened yet, but I feel like there's going to be some level of relief in the near future, guys. So please be patient, be kind out there. Like, I'm doing my best. We had hundreds of booster boxes, ETBs, etc. on our pre-release or what would you call it? Our release event on the Friday of release day for Journey Together at MSRP. We had tons and tons of product available for customers. We didn't make everybody happy, unfortunately. There were still people that missed out even though we had hundreds of items. That was how crazy the demand is right now. But I'm going to still keep doing these videos. I'm going to rip product because, again, I need singles for customers. I do have a decent amount of product where I can do videos like this for you guys. So be kind out there. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the world is going to get better. I know everybody's angry. Everybody's stressed out. Everybody wants some type of product, and it's going to get better. And I really hope Pokemon steps it into gear sooner rather than later. I'm on this video. I've been a little bit behind on my recordings versus editing. The pricing on TCG Player is going to be a little bit of out to date on it, but all the pricing on the singles and everything else will be current. So I apologize for that. But again, guys, be kind out there. Be respectful. It's a tough time, but I think it's going to get better. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Love you guys. What is going on, Hilltoptcg family? Guys, that's right. Today I have the Journey Together 3-pack blisters to open for you guys today. Not just this one, but I have 12 of them total to open for you, or 36 packs worth. Why 36 packs? Because that's a booster box equivalent worth of packs to open. And I want to test out, are the 3-pack blisters the way to go? Are they way better than booster box hit ratio wise? Or are they equivalent or worse than a booster box? So try to get as many of these as I can. These were actually really hard to get allocated this time. I feel like Pokemon printed way less. We got allocated way less, and I'm not seeing a ton of them out there. And we're going to see at the numbers right now how expensive these are. So we're on TCG Player right now, all right, guys? So on TCG Player, it's laughable. $48.49. These are supposed to cost you $13.99. These are $14 to $15. Any big box store that you walk into, your LGS should hopefully have these for you at that price on a release day. Almost $50. Almost $50. It's like 3x more than 3x times the MSRP price. And look at the graph climbing. I mean, there's not a ton of sales, but each day, I mean, there's anywhere from 5 to 10 sales happening on a daily basis. There's 75 available out there. There's 236 of these that have sold. The high has been at $48. The low has been at $16, so close to MSRP. But look, I mean, there's only a handful of these, at least for this Scrafty art. But I mean, there's 4 sellers right now. The cheapest you can get is $49. There's one seller right here that has them for 64 of them for, goodness gracious, 50 bucks. So absolutely crazy pricing, like wildly crazy pricing. So let's look at these 3-pack blisters. Again, $14 to $15 at your big box stores, hopefully your LGS. Do not go spend $50 on these. Holy cow, 50 bucks for a 3-pack blister is absurd. So I guess we're going to see maybe it's the case that it's okay spending 50 bucks on each of these because every single blister has a SIR, or there's so many hits in these. Who knows? There's only one way to find out. But let's take a look at the arts on each of these. So we got the Scrafty right here. I mean, pretty simple, pretty stock standard. You get the promo and you get 3 packs. Nothing else to it. There's the back for you if you want to pause it on there. And then we have the Yon Mega. There's not as many of these. Usually like to have 6 and 6, but we had ripped a few ourselves, and apparently we ripped more of the Yon Megas than the Scrafty. So, I mean, nothing crazy. It's just a 3-pack blister with a promo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all 12 of these 3-packs open, and we're going to start ripping all 36 packs. Boom. All right, guys, I got all 12 3-pack blisters open. We have our 36 booster packs out. So let's take a closer look at both these promos. So they got the Yon Mega. It's got that galactic foiling around the edges, like that they're doing that on all the cards now. And then we got the Scrafty right there. Same kind of foiling. Not bad on both those. Pretty stock standard promos. Nothing too special. Nothing crazy to write home to mama about. This is what we're looking for right here. We have 36 gorgeous packs from 3-pack blisters, you guys. Let's see if we can get some absolutely insane hits, all right? Hey, before I get into this first pack, though, don't forget to like this video, smash that subscribe button, click the little bell to get notified each time we do post a video, guys. All that goes such a long way. It means a bunch, so please go do it. Whew, I gotta breathe when I do that, and I never do. All right, guys, so a booster box. A booster box, great start. Holy cow. Wonderful start. A booster box should have around 13 or so hits, 12 to 15 hits in a booster box, all right? We've seen from my video and other videos around, and we're just starting out with all the hits right now, that you should see around 3 IRs, so 3 illustration rares per box, and you should see 3 full arts, okay? So that is our benchmark, and then there's the wild card of the gold card and the SIRs, okay? So if we're seeing like 2 SIRs out of this rip, then my goodness, these things are absolutely fire. If we're seeing like 6 illustration rares and a bunch of full arts, then these things are killer. If we're seeing similar ratios, then I wouldn't necessarily recommend going in and picking up 3-pack blisters over a booster box. Hey, one's going to get banned in a little bit. Mammo Swine right there. So we're getting some good base level EXs. We got an awesome, probably the best full art trainer Pokemon combo that you can get, highest valued. So let's see how we do here. I mean, pricing wise, if you do pick these up on a Walmart shelf for the MSRP price of 14, 15 bucks. I don't know what Walmart has those priced at now, but I mean, MSRP on an item typically means if you get 36 packs worth of that item, that you're going to be paying the booster box price, around $161. So that is the case here. You're going to be spending around that price point when you're going out and picking up 12 of these, okay? So that is the thing right here, is you can't find a booster box for $161 if you're shopping online. But if your local game store, your LGS has them available on release day at MSRP, which is $161.64, then that is an absolutely worth it, please go buy it kind of situation. And the only way you're going to find a booster box at MSRP is picking them up on a Target shelf or a Walmart shelf in many cases, because a lot of the LGSs will only have the product on release day, And then after that, they're out because they sold it all at MSRP if they did it the right way. Or you're going to find them at that $50 price point. Like if you're looking at resellers and things like that, let's go the Iris Full Art. Then yeah, you're going to be around that holy smokes $50 price point, which is absurd to me. That's more than 3 times the cost. That is crazy. That is, I mean, at $50, right, times 12, I mean, you're literally at $600. $600 if you went and bought these, right? 10 times 50, yeah. Holy cow, math, I literally questioned math for a second there. You're spending, if you went and bought these for $600 on TCG Player to get 12 of them, that is out of bounds. Please, no go, don't do that. That was a dumb financial decision because you can still go buy a booster box. For the booster box equivalent, it's $250 out there right now. Right now, I mean, it's not looking anything special. Like we're getting hits. Hey, there we go. We got a Salamence. So we're about halfway done. We got 3 full arts, which you would typically see out of a booster box on a subpar one without an SIR. So this could very well be the only amount of full arts that you would see out of a booster box in many situations right here. So we have 1 illustration rare on the Lycanroc front. So now we're on to our second half of 18 packs. Let's see if we can get several more full arts. Hopefully we can get some more illustration rares, maybe an SIR. SIRs are, again, crazy hard to come by. That's just a known fact now. It's a pretty standard practice from Pokemon, making them super hard to hit these days. I mean, you're going to have to rip, in most cases, around 100 packs to even see an SIR. That might be a little high, but between 70 and 100 packs to get an SIR. So that's the typical odds. So let's see if we can defy the odds. We got that Wooloo, the Hops Wooloo right there. We'll put Hip Hop Hippity up there. Dude, my freaking organization right now, my organization on the board is satisfying the OCD right now. Holy smokes. All right. Looking fresh. So we got a couple of illustration rares, not on the higher tier desirability front. Wooloo's fairly desirable, I guess. The Lycanroc, not as much. Let's see if we can get some of the higher end illustration rares. Let's make it happen. Right now, it's looking like a booster box. Looking like a booster box worth the stuff. A little bit less. What are we at? We are at 5, 6, 7, 8. So we still need, in theory, we need 5 more hits. And we don't have a lot of packs. We need 5 more hits to start making a competition with a booster box right now. All right. We got some good EXs. We have our full arts. There we go. We got the Swinub. So we're getting illustration rares. Now this is our number. So all we have the 3 full arts and we have the 3 illustration rares. I'm going to put this illustration rare over here because that's where he belongs with all his other friends. So now all in theory, in a booster box, we would just hit all the base EXs or an SIR to actually juice things up. So we'll see if we hit these Zoroarks like this, just some base EXs, then it's going to rival 100% what a booster box would have. Oh no, I'm going to mess up. Okay, we didn't. I was close. Almost messed up my organization here on the board. If you guys know me, that would have been a bad day. I'm just kidding. Not that big of a deal. Kind of a big deal. All right. Now I'm looking at our packs here, glancing at the side. I mean, we might have 5 packs left. 5 or so packs left, guys. These got to do some heavy lifting. These got to do some heavy lifting on the last few packs to get something crazy. We really need an SIR to save the day on this to give it any kind of competition with the booster box. Started out hot with that Lily's Clefairy. We got Lily's Clefairy on our first pack, which was dope. But right now, we're not seeing too much. All right, Blaziken's, we're getting some dupes. Getting some dupe action here. Come on, baby. Let's make something crazy happen. Nothing there. All right, we got 2 packs left, you guys. 2 packs left. Oh, gosh. Ruined it. Ruined it all. Butterfingers over here. Okay, come on. I'm nervous. That's when the nerves set in. Nothing. Nothing on that one. All right, last pack magic, guys. Can we do some last pack magic in on our 3-pack blisters? Let's see it. That's 100% some last pack magic. Oh my Volcanion SIR, you guys. That is wild. Wild on our last pack of magic out of 3-pack blisters. Whoa. All right, Volcanion action all day. We will take that. Holy cow. Wow, wow, wow. So now let's take a glance at our board here. We have 5, 10, 13. So we hit our number of hits. We have 13 hits, which is an average out of a booster box. We have the 3 full arts plus the SIR. We have 3 IRs, and then we have the base EXs. So this is exactly on point with a top tier booster box of what you'll see. Typically on a top tier booster box, you'll get an SIR and you'll still get 3 full arts. That is on point. However, the point of this video is to say, are 3-pack blisters better than a booster box? In this case, no. No, they're not. They're exactly the same. They're not any better. They're not any worse. This case, they're exactly the same. The pricing online at 50 bucks. Absolutely do not go buy those. Do not buy them at 50 bucks a piece. Holy smokes, please don't go do it. If you can find these on Walmart.com, online at MSRP, in stores at Walmart, Best Buy, somewhere, hopefully an LGS that's doing it right, go pick them up for $14, $15. Because if the only access you have is 3-pack blisters, not a booster box, then it is worth buying 3-pack blisters at MSRP, because the odds of you getting a booster box worth of hits is shown right here. There you go, guys. Woo! Last pack magic. We made it happen. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, you are an absolute legend. Have a great night, weekend, whatever it is for you. Peace.